What's up, guys? It's Baltimore Dude, and Dickface is here again. It's Friday. Zer's here, and we're gonna talk about something that has not been talked to death already. We're gonna talk about 3 of coins, because there's not 180,000 videos on YouTube about it yet, so we're gonna talk about it. Now, I am dead ass broke because I already went and I saw Zer and I stocked up on shit and I grabbed the shit I normally grab from that little shit. But let's go ahead and talk about some 3 of coins again. Like I said, everything will be blacked out because I spent all my 133 coins because I'm a dick. So this week he's got the Bellicose, he's got the Skyburners, Anix. Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna say Anix. I don't need either of them. I actually did need that, sort of. I mean, I could have kept farming it with 3 of coins, but you know, he's got the Year 2 Thunderlord. If you don't have that, you might want to pick it up. And the Legacy Engram, 29 coins. Like, really, Bungo? What the fuck was you thinking? I actually like these, the glass needles. I try to keep 15 or 20 around. And 3 of coins, and heavy ammo, and he's got the stealth drive, and the plasma drive, and the why the fuck would you buy me's down the bottom. But what I want to talk about is, you go in GameStop, okay? You're browsing around, and the attendant tells you, look, you can look around the store for an hour, and shit's gonna fall on your cart, probably. After that hour, like, whatever falls in your cart, if it's what you want, then you can just go ahead and leave. Or you can go ahead and buy what you need. And essentially, that's kind of what Zer's done this year. Has Zer made his own inventory irrelevant? Because we come in here and we see things like the Thunderlord, the Alchemist, the Skyburners, Anal, the Bellicose, and my first thought whenever I see these things, my first thought about these things is these things. And I'm always thinking, yeah, I could go ahead and buy my Thunderlord, which I don't need it because I've got some. But I'm thinking I could buy my Alchemist, I could buy my Skyburners, Anal Lube, and my Bellicose. Or I could just keep playing Strikes and Crucible and using 3 of coins and wait to get it at 310 instead of having to infuse it all the way from 280 to at least 310. One more way 3 of coins has become a cancer in Year 2 Destiny. And we've talked about this, we've touched on it briefly, and I'll briefly just very briefly highlight the fact that whenever they first dropped, we banned them in our crew, but because we had a couple little bitches that absolutely refused to get rid of a couple of guns, and I just want 1 Year 2 weapon, that's all I want. Shut up, you little bitch, go win it. If you can't win it, then you don't deserve it. But they raised so much ruckus, we ended up having to unban 3 of coins. And the reason we banned them in the first place was exactly what the fuck's going on now. Everybody's got everything, and they don't have that one weapon or that one piece of armor or that one thing they're still chasing that makes them feel like maybe one more raid, maybe one more nightfall, maybe just one more pass, I'll get that one thing and it'll round out the collection. 3 of coins took that away from us, and Goth did a video recently and he was one of the biggest salesmen of 3 of coins when Year 2 hit. I mean, he was just rattling them off, just pack after pack after pack after pack, and farming the shit out of strikes. And even he recently had open discussion with Probro and T-Rex and Cheriona and some others about, did we fuck up with 3 of coins? Like, should we have not used them? Because Probro made a point, and I made this point in another video also. He had bought like 500 day one, a couple hundred in. He was like 1 or 2 exotics away from having them all. That did not happen in year 1, man. We all had that 1, 2, or 3 exotics we were chasing, and it was a piece of motivation to go to the raid each week. So it's taken away a lot of that. Those big stories, like that story you had when your Galahorn dropped, or your Red Death, or your Monte Carlo, or whatever it was that you was chasing. You remember the moment, you remember the raid or the nightfall, and you remember that excitement. And then you got 3 of coins, and you remember that epic story of when you killed Sepkus Prime and got your exotic, because that's the only story you really had to go with 3 of coins. So 3 of coins, I firmly believe, was a massive fuck up on Bungie's part. I believe they designed them for the scrubs that will probably never beat a raid, likely rarely beat a nightfall. And you know what, let me retract that. They're not always scrubs, they just can't find good teams to play with. And here's my feeling. I'm sorry if you can't find a good team to play with, but they're out there. You just need to search harder. I've had the benefit of having a very strong crew to go win the raid and the challenges with and do all that. And you can find one too if you search hard enough. So my biggest question to really bring this video into perspective is, did Xur make his inventory irrelevant with 3 of coins? Because I know for me personally, I've looked at many things. Now I picked up the Alchemist raiment because I've got plenty of stuff to infuse it up. But largely, I have bought absolutely nothing from Xur but glass needles, 3 of coins, and heavy ammo. And I think that's what most people have done. And he's made his inventory irrelevant for the most part, and we don't have that excitement of finding him each week, of thinking, man, maybe this is the week. I know he's a dick, and I know he normally brings shit I don't need, but maybe this is the week that old dick face brings that 1 exotic I need to round out the collection. We got a bunch of bags of cancer right there. And I feel like Bungo went up in a helicopter with these bags of cancer and just threw them all over everybody. You get a cancer, and you get a cancer, and you get a cancer, and a cancer for you, and a cancer for you, and everybody gets some cancer. And I feel like that's what they did with 3 of coins. They cancered up the whole fucking game. Okay? And we've all been guilty of it. We've all exploited it. After our crew unlocked it, every single member of the crew exploited it, and we should have taken the high road. Some of us should have taken a stand and said, you know what, even though these 2 guys are gonna be little bitches about it, we're still gonna take a stand and not take the scrub, never finish the raid, rarely finish a nightfall. We're not gonna take that path. We're going to go every week. We're going to beat the raids. We're going to beat the nightfalls. And we're going to grind for our exotics. Or we'll just buy one here and there from Xur. Maybe he'll have that thing. But with 3 of coins, it's just, did you pop your 3 of coins? Everybody? Whole team? We're at the War Priest. Everybody pop a coin. Right? Kogorath, pop a coin. We're gonna be seeing the shade here in a minute. Did you pop a coin? We're going into Burner. Did you pop a coin? So it has become a pop a coin cancer-filled destiny. and I feel like it has taken away so much from the game. And I'm happy in one aspect that other people, let me get the fuck out of the screen. Other people are starting to see now that 3 of Coins was really built for the lower tier player. And it really took a lot away from the grinder. And I'm dressed the way I'm dressed right now because Iron Banner's going on, that's why. So I really feel like 3 of Coins has been a horrible, horrible addition to Destiny. And I've got blood on my hands, you likely have blood on your hands as well. And I'm very disappointed that Bungie implemented that. I hope they will remove it from the game at some point and go back to the grinder way of life. And I know we all hit those frustrations, man. You chased the Gallahorn, you chased whatever it was you were after. I remember a massive dry spell for me chasing the 4th Horseman to round out my collection. And I grind it, and I grind it, and we raid it week after week after week, and it never came, but finally it came. And when it came, dude, I can tell you when it came, where it came, who we were playing with, the whole story. Because there is a story. That doesn't include Sepkus Prime with 2 randos and killing him in 15 seconds. So, 3 of Coins, Bungo. Take them away, man. Listen, if people can't go win raids, if they can't win Nightfalls, then they don't deserve to have the fucking gun. Use the weapons you can attain. If you can attain exotics, then by all means use the shit out of them and enjoy them. If you have only gotten up to the level of legendaries you pick up from Vanguard or wherever you grab them, then use them with pride because you earned them. You did not 3 of Coin them. So that's how I'm kind of feeling. I feel like Xur made his inventory largely irrelevant because most of us skip over purchases and wait for the 310 3 of Coins drop. And I feel like it put a lot of weapons in a lot of hands that were unworthy of those weapons, and it took the special kind of feeling away from those hard-earned weapons, because just you see every little scrub running around with it, every little casual. And I know that happens. I know there's guys that get guns that probably didn't grind for them or probably shouldn't have them, but not on this scale. Not on this scale, man. Not where you could just load into the lowest level of strikes and farm them, or just run Crucible, or even fucking Sparrow Racing, man. Sparrow Racing consumed 3 of Coins. And I just think top to bottom, from Xur's inventory becoming irrelevant to people that did not grind and earn the weapons, holding them, to those of us that do grind, taking away our own big story of getting that last special exotic, having that story and having that grind to still do. There's many people sitting around crying harder than ever that there's no content, and you can largely thank 3 of Coins for that. So this will be my last video on 3 of Coins. It was mostly inspired by, did 3 of Coins make Xur's inventory irrelevant, and did it make Xur in general irrelevant? Because the excitement to see him each week is just not there. The excitement when you get that certain weapon you grinded your ass off for, it's just not there. And 3 of Coins has done that. I blame Bungie for making them. I blame the community for exploiting them. And I'm very, very, very disgusted by the whole 3 of Coins situation. And hopefully in coming content, they will not be a factor. So, that's my thoughts on that. I'm Baltimore Dude. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go get something to eat because fuck 3 of Coins.